separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the highway we loaded. Hold me, hold me. You hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the highway we loaded.
Good times. There's gonna be good times, good times. I know there's gonna be
Work every day till we meet ends. I fi turn it up on the weekends. Bust a toast to your real friend. Tell me what you're drinking now.
I know there's gonna be
He running up all the money on you.
Good time, eh?
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. If that little walk up tripping, she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go wild walk to bedtime. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestions. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like Lost Mill. Come to my lights like a radio. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
I know there's gonna be good times.
Say what I did, you know, bro.
Good time, eh?
Therefore, I'm a ride in that like a stroller. I survive in a quarter. That my want it like the New York. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. I swear to God, I can never stop a little shorty. She say she like all of her ride. Where is my phone at Cooley? I want you to pass it to thugger. Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. I told her mama I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm started screaming free on phone and doodloo. Every time I have a good time, do too.
Good time, eh? Come over good time, but a bad one. You say you want give me something long time. Me deal with this scene, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
I know there's gonna be good times. There's gonna be good times.
Good time, eh?
We on? Alright. 1, 2, 3, go!
Waking up in a dream, sleepwalking on another big stage. You never heard peace till you hear people scream your name in unison. I'm so far away from the place I used to be, struggling usually. Look at the new me, fate pursuing me. I can feel the energy in the air. It feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Everywhere I go, I'm getting so much love from fans to stars. Everyone saying how they can't wait for the OP. And I'm gonna blow, they believe in me. Feel so good in what you do. Help somebody else get through. That's why I do the best I can, because I know how blessed I am. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better.
A fool if I take it all for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand it. You speaking outlandish, I'ma show you how to make it all work. Another planet, it's a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me, it's just more of me in your ear. For you to hear Kendrick persevere. Defenses I feel relentless. Ambition with a clear vision. Taking off, I ain't taking off these pistons. I'm taking off on the enemy. Your distance came across me. How much it'll cost me to get you out my business. I said a planet, it's a short-term goal. No sky is the limit. I'm past that, now past that. Award not 1 but 4 times 2 plus yours.
I see myself performing there.
K-Dot.
Sold out shows where the room is packed. Sitting at the Grammys winning 5 awards. See myself on big billboards. Traveling around the world with endorsement deals. Can't imagine how it feels. That's why I'm smiling every day, because my dream ain't far away. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better.
You looking at me and you tell me I'm blessed. Calculated my steps, my heart, my breath. Breathe lungs of a victory, and vividly you see me when I'm at my best, my worst. This verse dedicated to the days that I slept with a curse. Research my paid dues, I'm reimbursed. I burst in the crowd with a voice and a crown. I'm a king on the prowl, and I see mama smile. And a vow I'ma take that I'll never break. You can break bread with me now. We can all take a bow on the edge of the pedestal and scream out loud that we made it off the avenue and walk that mile. In the darkness I often sit back and get lost.
At guard, set to number 11,
Don't you know I'm loco? Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Cam Thomas out there with Saraf, and it's Man in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges, Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the one. Still so early in the season, Clark. I'd have to think any stats or averages get taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you haven't had enough runway yet. I mean, you have to take it all with a grain of salt. And especially if it goes against the strengths of your players. You have to see if, in fact, the change you're seeing is sustainable.
And there's the drive. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, love the assertiveness and commitment from Brunson going to the rack.
Pass to Saraf. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Towns looking for an opening. Basket counts.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
And Brooklyn with possession here. 4-point game. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Outside Brunson. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 5 now.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
Knicks lead 7-0.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Claxton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Brunson. Towns passes to Bridges. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Thomas outside, fires the 3, drills it from deep.
Boy, at the offensive end, Thomas is aggressive and confident.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Bridges, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Thomas from behind the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Brunson with it. 5 points in the game. Will grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Claxton on the wing. Porter. Saraf for 3. The Knicks pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Saraf. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
percentage, and they were top 5 in free throw percentage, making their shots at the line. Some real steady players on that team.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. Knicks leading by 7. Here's Towns. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Michael Porter on the wrong end of that one.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
The Nets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. The 3 ball. They get it again. The Knicks have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Brunson misses.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Here's Thomas. Oh, a special move before that shot. Thomas has got 8.
Wow, what a fantastic move by Thomas. He uses the bounce to create space.
Left side Brunson. Shoots over Saraf. Brunson misses. Nets trail by 7. Here's Saraf.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Big time right there. Big time.
Whoa. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Brunson. A 23-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
19-12.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And that one is hammered home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And a nice finish on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
14.
Here's Saraf. Pass to Thomas. And here's Porter outside. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They lead by 4. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby.
1 shot.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nets trail by 7. Thomas outside, takes a three, and the net's another three.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Thomas has gone 3 for 3 beyond the arc. Here's Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Hey, I know Brunson can score with the best of them, but I love when he's playing the true quintessential point guard role out there.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Number 5, the Knicks.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Nets trail by 6. Pass to man. The three is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Hart.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Saroff. Pass to Claxton. Here's Saroff for 3. Hart pulls it in. Knicks leading by 9. And he lays it up and in. Hart's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Saroff. The Knicks making their last shot. Outside man. Pass to Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Karl-Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep commanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back over to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Clarkson's checked in for New York. In the summer of '24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player. Yeah, that's a part of Porter's game that keeps expanding, his ability to make plays for others.
Knicks leading by 9. Towns for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. That's 7 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Thomas after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Outside man. Claxton, a screen on Hart. Shoots. Man, misses.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got 7 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Nets trail by 14. Thomas outside. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Knicks leading by 12. Now here's Clarkson. No points so far.
And they didn't look to score often off turnovers, finishing in the top 20 in the league in that respective category.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Claxton. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Hard with it. Thomas defends. From the arc. And Hart is good for 3. Hart's got 10 points.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Thomas outside. Screen by Claxton. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Clarkson attacking. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Thomas outside. Can they get it? And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Williams. He's scoreless. Here's Thomas for 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here comes your Knicks City Answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
For the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's McBride. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Thomas misses. And here's New York now. They're on a 20-7 run. Wing shot on the way. And it's New York with another.
Not Hart's main strength as a hooper. Still, he can do some damage in the mid-range.
Here's Dimon. McBride covers. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Knicks leading by 21. Here's Yabusele. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
37-34.
.103 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Clowney. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Clarkson. Thomas misses. Outside Hart. Tries it from 16. The putback. Yabusele right side. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Uncovered. Wolf can't get it to go.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
15 seconds left in the first. Clarkson against Thomas. Knocks down the 18-footer. Thomas has got 21 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
It's It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Knicks leading by 23. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Gershon Yabusele out there with Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Pass to Dimon. Williams looking around. Misses the three. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And he gets it to go.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Here's Clowney. No points yet. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Now here's McBride. The D's right on him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
The Nets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Dimon. 8 points in his last time out. Will it go? Banked it in off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. McBride on the wing. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
New York has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Lets it go from deep. McBride can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Drops in the 3.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Wolf. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Yabusele. Here's Saraf. Here's Williams. Nails the baby hook. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
New York has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Hart. Saraf with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And he converts the layup. Saraf's got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside McBride. Fires in the triple. McBride's got 8 points in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Saraf. 6 points for him. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
That's a great response from Porter Jr. Taking those 3 points right back.
Now a timeout called by New York. For the Knicks, Karl-Anthony Towns comes in for Yabusele, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for McBride. And a change for the Nets. Sharp's checked in. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, it's something to watch when Bridges finds his flow. His shots just keep coming for him.
Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Man, the pass to Sharp. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns outside. Over Sharp. The next rebound. Here's Bridges. Blocked! And here's man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Clarkson. After the basket by Brooklyn. Shoots over Saraf. Misses off the left iron. The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Williams. And here's Porter. Now Sharp. He's covered by Hart. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
New York, no good that time either. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Clarkson, left side. Here's Towns. Up and in from the low block. Towns has got 9.
I tell you, I mean, the confidence of Towns when he's facing up, really relaxed and comfortable to let it go without hesitation.
Now here's Porter, coming off a 28-point game against Detroit. Williams from long range. The Knicks pull it in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Towns offline with a baseline jumper. A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Pass to man. There's the triple. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Clarkson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Nets trail by 21. Now Williams. 6 points for him. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. Towns with a rebound. New York has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
New York leading by 19. Here's Clarkson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 9. Well, the Nets shooting it very well. 52% during the second. Saraf for 3. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. And he drives in. And it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long stride. And all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Here's Saraf. He's covered by Clarkson. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And New York shooting the ball 70% in this game. It's Bridges on the wing. Puts it up from 17, and it's New York scoring again.
I'd like to see Mikal shoot more often from the mid-range. He's got a nice stroke.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Got it. Porter's got 10 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
New York leading by 21. Here's Clarkson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Well, the Nets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Outside man. Pass to Porter, and they call an illegal screen here. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Boston matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Yabusele, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Clarkson. Brunson misses. Porter against Hart. Porter with it. He's got 10. Buries it down low. That's 12 points for Michael Porter.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Brunson. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Nets trail by 21. Right side man. Surratt for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
They grab their own miss. Here's Brunson. Brunson missing again.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them. Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Knicks leading by 19. The 15-footer. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Here's Surratt. He has 6. Now here's Man. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Man's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Towns. He picked up 15 in their last win against Minnesota. And he makes it.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
17.
Nets trail by 21. And then Porter with the dunk.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
1 minute left in the first half. Brunson passes to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Here's Towns. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And here's Porter outside. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
And the basket by Towns.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. Thomas outside. Outside man. Outside Porter. Off the mark there with a 3. Knicks leading by 18. Towns goes in. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Really agile for his size. Towns is also good at muscling through tough defense.
Porter from outside. Again, Porter missing. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq.
Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You look at New York. They've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And here are the Knicks now. On the floor for the Nets. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Saraf is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
Well, the Nets shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Saraf for 3. Nails it from 3. Saraf's got 9.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They have a 19-point lead.
Boy, that is really sinister, that move by Anunoby. Wow.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Saraf. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 13 feet out, and it's New York scoring again.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line. 1 shot.
One of the NBA's Iron Men, Mikal Bridges, has remained remarkably healthy and efficient for most of his career so far.
Here's Saraf. He's got 9. 90 seconds into the second half now. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 19 points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Knicks leading by 21. It's Bridges on the wing. Thomas defends. Robinson passes to Towns. Beyond the arc. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Year to year, Karl-Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Outside Porter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Can he keep it going? Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Nicholas Claxton. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line. 1 shot.
Oh, free throw no good for Robinson.
And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
Here's Thomas for 3, and another dime for us.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Knicks leading by 22. Brunson passes to Anunoby. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Brooklyn. Get up and get ready for fun match. It's your Knicks Breaker and Crew.
Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. In third, the Knicks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges outside. Here's Robinson, rejected by Claxton. And they get it back. Towns passes to Anunoby. Over Thomas. Anunoby can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Outside Porter. Porter picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Brunson. Shoots over Saraf. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 21.
And the thing that makes Brunson so tough is any amount of space is too much space for him. He doesn't need much to do his damage.
Here's Saraf. Brunson defending. Let's go with a 3. Saraf can't hit. Saraf's gone just 4 for 11 from the field. Here's Robinson. Off target from the wing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Man, the pass to Porter. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Towns slams it home.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Thomas outside. On the wing man. Anunoby covering. Porter from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Towns. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 26.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, the Nets shooting 45% here in the second half. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. Another miss by Porter. And for the Knicks, they're shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And it's New York scoring again. Here's Saraf. He's got 9.
121-89.
Pass to Thomas to win the cold spell. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's man. Here's Saraf. Jacks up a 3. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Going inside, and it's powered home by Towns.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
The Nets shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Saraf. Gets himself open and drills it. Saraf's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Right side, Brunson.
Such a crafty player. Brunson really excels at getting the defense off balance.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
You know what? They impressed me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive, controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. Oh, he's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And so he hits both. Here's Saraf. 11 points in the game. Pass to Mann. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Brunson. Give him 23. Outside McBride. Over Thomas. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Saraf. And he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Shoots from 14, and that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Here's Saraf. 13 points in the game. And stolen by Brunson. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Brunson's got 27.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Saraf. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Shamit's checked in. Now a timeout called by New York.
Number 44. New York. Looks like it's time to get hyped, Knicks fans. Here they are, your Knicks set spot.
Here's Saraf. 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound. Yabusele's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here he goes. And Yabusele slams it in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Saraf. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Saraf.
Substitution number 2, Danny Wolf.
Here's McBride. 10 points for him. Shoots over Saraf. And it's New York scoring again.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Saraf. Outside man. Pass to Wolf. To end the run. Clowney. It's good on the putback. Clowney's got his second basket of the game.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Outside McBride. Shoots over Saraf. Another one falls for New York.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
135-97.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Clowney. He's covered by Hart. Down low. Deflected. "20 feet out. And it's New York scoring again.
How about Josh Hart making beautiful music all day long? They have no answer for him.
And the Nets shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Here's Wolf. Thomas outside. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Thomas has got 30 points.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Here's McBride. And it's New York scoring again.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
And Brooklyn has possession. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Man. Three-pointer off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to McBride. Shoots over Saraf. And it's New York scoring again.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right now.
Here's Wolf. The Knicks making their last shot. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Knicks on D. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And stolen by Yabusele. Clarkson outside. Over Traoré. And it's Clarkson missing. And the Nets shooting around 50% in the game so far. It's good. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McBride. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Williams. Here's Traoré. And he dunks it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
There's the steal. Outside, Williams. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Shamet. The wide open shot is on the money. It's been all about Karl-Anthony Towns for the Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Gershon Yabusele out there with Josh Hart. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Kolek in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And it's Dimon missing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And the Knicks shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Fires from 14. Kolek's shot is off. And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
And you know Porter Jr.'s teammates are just loving the role he's on, and they're going to do everything they can to keep him rolling.
And here's New York now. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Dimon from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Kolek, shoots over Dimon. And again, the Knicks missing. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Puts it up. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Kolek. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Knicks lead 145-111.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
It's Shamet on the wing, shoots over Dimon. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Dimon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Kolek. And it's New York scoring again. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Dimon. Pass to Williams. From the stripe. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Kolek. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Dadier, he's checked in for New York. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
One shot.
And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Now here's Yabusele. Here's Shamet. Offline with a three. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Here's Kolek. Here's Dadier. Takes a three. New York, no good that time either. Here's Dimon. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 11 rebounds in the game. Beyond the arc. And Yabusele good for three.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Here's Dimon. Yep, that one goes. Dimon's got 7 now in this quarter.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Here's Kolek. Lets it go from the wing. Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Here's Dimon. Launches a three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Kolek. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Kolek's got 9 points now in the second half.
122.
Outside Porter. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now a timeout called by New York. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. The drive by man. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Hits the front of the rim and out. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Josh Hart. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Free throw good. Claxton. And the Knicks shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. McBride attacking. Second shot opportunity. And it's Hart laying it in.
For his size and position, I don't know if there's a better rebounder on the offensive board than Josh Hart. Relentless and has a great nose for the ball.
Here's Saroff. Thomas outside. Pass to Saroff. The 3. The rebound by Shamet.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Now a timeout called by New York. Now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. From the wing, McBride can't get it to go. Brooklyn's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Saroff, puts up a 3. Porty grabs the board. The Knicks shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. He takes it in. Count it. Porty's gotten his first basket of the night.
Knicks lead a lot, 127.
And the Nets shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Thomas outside. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thomas has got 12 points here in the second half.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
From 18 feet away. And that one hits the back iron.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Here's McBride. Out to the right wing. Pulls it from 20. The shot by Porty, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Saroff. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. New York shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride. And the 18-footer right on the mark. McBride's got 20.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
To the inside. Here's Porter. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Outside McBride. Shoots over Saroff. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. McBride's got 4 points this quarter. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Saroff. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And here's McBride. Fade away. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thomas. Here's the three. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Shamet. Outside Hart. Over Porter. Offensive rebound. And for the Nets, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Knicks leading by 23. Outside McBride.
Brooklyn foul. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Miles McBride. At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Nets shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Looking to get it going. Claxton with it. Now guarded by Yabusele. Thomas against Clarkson. Takes a 13-footer. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Yabusele. And he gets that one. Yabusele's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Knicks lead
And here are the Nets now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the fourth. Unloads from 13. Saraf can't hit.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Clarkson, right side. Shoots over Saraf. That one's wide left. And Brooklyn with possession here. Here's Thomas driving inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
Clarkson outside. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go that time.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Now a timeout called by New York. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Show us those moves. Keep it going, keep it going. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
He's checked in for Dadier.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 44, Landry Shamet.
.54 seconds left in the fourth. Here's McBride. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now the Nets with it. Here's Saraf. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Outside man. Lets the three fly. Hart pulls it in. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jordan Clarkson, second personal foul. Third team foul. Surratt at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That one's no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Lets it fly. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Now man. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.